What is up, my peoples of the YouTube? It is Ahi Boy bringing you a dual commentary with one of my friends. So why don't you introduce yourself?
This is Creekers, and I'm actually a real-life friend of Ahi Boy, so not just one of his nerdy friends online.
Shut up, Cody. But anyway, that's my friend Creekers, and I go to school with him, so that's pretty awesome. And this is my first ever real-life, dual com, because we are both sitting in front of the same desk instead of like Skype call or whatnot. But anyway, today we're going to talk about Airsoft and our experiences with it. So why don't you start it off, Cody?
Okay, at least you didn't say a little bit this time. I hate when you do that in your videos.
Okay, so let me rephrase that. He's going to say a little bit about our experiences with Airsoft.
You're such a troll. Anyway, so we went airsofting over the weekend, and let's just say this. There are a lot of little punk-ass kids in Airsoft that go way too try-hard. I mean, seriously, I get Airsoft to have fun and to joke around, not to have little kids cussing me out after the games. I mean, really, the kid's half my size. He got shot like 20 times, and he's cussing me out. I'd like to see that kid in the back alley, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's no threat there. I can promise you that. But yeah, there's this little kid there, or there's actually like 10 little kids there, and they thought they were so cool, like with all their gear and whatnot, and we were shooting them like in the face too with airsoft weapons, and they're just like,
oh, we're in our spawn. Your spawn's 30 feet away.
Yeah,
just saying.
And plus the next few games they started spawn trapping us, so
because they had like a bunch of ex-Marines. Yeah, on their team as well.
The teams were completely unbalanced. We had like pretty much all the noobs and people who's like it was their first time ever airsofting.
Which it was Ahi Boy's first time airsofting, by the way. He was a noob. Whatever. It was pretty funny.
Whatever. But yeah. So and then the other team was like, they had been there like every day of their life. They had like all the special gear, vests,
airsoft grenades.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that stun grenade, right?
Strobe blinding flashlights. It was bad.
They had like attachments on their weapons, and we were just using like the rental M4s and whatnot.
There was one guy with a grenade launcher, and then some guy that had a multi-shot shotgun, like five pellets per shot or whatever. And took airsoft bullet to the knee, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, I'll tell them a little bit about that.
Not a little bit about it.
But anyway, so for a little bit about that. Yeah. So I was with one of my other friends in the arena, and we're basically in this room full of hay stacks. And I was looking through the door, and I didn't see anyone for the longest time. So I turned to my friend. I'm like, so what should we do now? And then right as I say this, some guy comes around the corner with the multi-shot shotgun and fires it right at my knee. And so I fall down, and then...
So he basically used to be a good airsofter, then he took a shotgun blast to the knee.
Yes.
Just thought I'd mix a little bit of Skyrim in there.
All right. Do you even own Skyrim?
No, but you do.
Try hard.
Whatever.
Yeah, so anyway, I think you can imagine what happened next. I fell down, and then...
Also, everyone who knows Ahi Boy for his famous Search and Destroy videos, just saying he sucks at Search and Destroy in real life. I had the bomb, I was relying on him and another friend to protect me, and he totally just blew it.
Yeah.
He let 3 people sneak up behind him, and they were loud too.
Okay, why don't we tell them?
Just a fail.
Why don't we tell them the full story of what happened first? All right. So we were playing like Search and Destroy with no respawn. I don't think it. Well, yeah, there was respawns, but you had to wait a while. And anyway, they used a briefcase for the bomb, and my friend had the bomb, and I used his gun because he actually owns an airsoft gun, and I went in first into the room for like all the rooms, and I kept them safe. And then right when they got to the bomb site, I camped outside, and of course I see this guy, so I'm pointing my gun at him, and then 3 guys run up right behind me when I'm trying to shoot at him, and then I get killed.
Okay, also, let's talk a little bit about the game mode Jailbreak and Zombies.
Oh, that was fun.
Those were the best 2 game modes.
That was fun.
So in Outbreak, there's 3 towers in the Airsoft arena. By the way, It's a close quarters airsoft arena, so it's all indoors, no running around the desert or whatever, or forest. And basically, you have to touch each tower, but all the lights are off. There's a guard in each tower, and there's also one guard running around with knives. However, you don't have any guns because you're supposed to be prisoners escaping from the jail. It's just really fun to sneak around, and it's just actually kind of interesting to try and do some of this tactics in real life. Plus, they play hardcore zombies music, so that's a lot of fun
like
for
metal,
zombie.
And I just think it makes it all more interesting because it's like completely dark. The lights are strobing, and then there's the people in the tower have like flashlights, and they're trying to find you, and then you have to just it's sort of I don't know how to put it in words, but it's pretty fun.
It's suspenseful and intense. I definitely recommend going airsoft. Indoor arenas late at night when they can turn off the lights and play games like Outbreak and Zombies are definitely a lot more fun. It's a lot cheaper than paintballing, and I think that it hurts less, but then again, it varies from different locations. Like sometimes airsoft hurts more, sometimes less.
Just depends on the FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't mean first-person shooter. I mean like feet per second.
Feet per second. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But I swear some people were using more than allowed.
All right. So this was Creekers and
Ahi Boy
giving you a dual commentary about airsoft and other just trolling noobs. So now we're just going to sign off. Hopefully we can do more dual commentaries in the future, specifically zombies.
Yep.
So
that's all the time we have today. This wraps up this commentary, and have a nice day.
Subscribe.